I'm Lynn Rajskub, international superstar. I'm covering the news that comes across my desk. You know, yesterday on the show, we reported how Gwyneth Paltrow was feeling cramped during this time of quarantine. She was feeling cramped in her mansion, and we let you know that we were going to keep you up to date on this breaking, developing news story. Her house, according to realestate.com, is a fetching, photogenic combination of comfortably low-key and forbiddingly refined interior spaces, which includes a formal living room dressed in a muted palette of silver and white with an abstract black and white painting casually leaning against the wall atop a jet black fireplace mantelpiece. Opposite a rustic brick fireplace in the family room, 6 transom-topped French doors allow for an effortless transition to a trellis-covered lounging deck and a dark-bottomed swimming pool and a spa surrounded by emerald green lawn and charcoal-colored flagstone. There's also a poolside cabana, and tucked out of sight behind the high hedges, a half-court basketball court. Yeah, I can't really picture it, but man, it sounds rough. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, Gwen, to you and your family during this time of quarantine. I hope that you get a sense of peace and space at some point. You know, maybe it's time to go within. So last night I had a choice between either watching the 10 Commandments on ABC with Charlton Heston or the coronavirus town hall on CNN. Which one is less terrifying? You know, that was the choice. A 1950s Hollywood interpretation of the Bible as a reminder of how we have consistently gone against the moral code of God since the 16th century, or a talk about a deadly virus happening just outside our windows that nature has thrust upon us because we have not heeded the warning signals from the earth itself. Choices, you know? So I just went off the grid and I chose Tyler Henry, Hollywood's medium to the stars, so maybe I could learn how to talk to dead people too, to let them know that when I'm on my way. I don't know when it's going to be, guys. I think I'm going to live to 102. You know, I don't mean to be in your face with that, but this just in, the Queen interrupted her horse riding sesh to record a message, pre-recorded a message to send out to her country. Way to make a late entrance to the party. Am I right, Queen Mum? Waited until so far into the quarantine time to come out and say something. But she barely talks at all. So this was a big deal. And she said, I hope the next generation will be able to say that this one was as strong as any. That the attributes of self-discipline, of quiet, good-humored resolve, and of fellow feeling still characterize this country. Wait, was that a message to the people of Britain, but also a eulogy at the same time? That's kind of what it sounded like. Way to go, Queen Mum, blowing the lid off, you know? She's killing one bird with 2 stones so she doesn't have to come back and give another message. I mean, I still haven't figured out which part of the day to wear pajamas and which part of the day to wear sweatpants, and she is getting some stuff done, some important messaging, so thank you for that. This just in. Speaking of fashion, the people who have made shitty fashion choices have now been vindicated. So congrats to all of you bandana collectors out there. Good work. If you're grappling with your purpose in life or how to feel normal during these times, just go to Cosmopolitan magazine website to see an industry that is more pointless than ever. How to make old pajamas look new again for another night home with yourself. Makeup for that my face hasn't seen the sun in 5 days look. And horoscopes for the plague. These are just some of the wonderful stories you might be able to find there. And finally, Grubhub has an ad addressing this quarantine. It says, if we don't treat restaurants like family today, they might not be here tomorrow. So I called IHOP and yelled at them for getting so drunk that they ruined my wedding. This has been the news. I've covered everything that's come across my desk. Bye-bye.